Well, this is the setting for our featured match today. Welcome to you. Martin Tyler here, Alan Smith sitting alongside me. The game has all the elements really to excite us, and I'm sure it will live up to the billing. Dijon against AIK.
Yeah, thanks, Martin. Looking forward to it. I think we're going to have an entertaining tussle here. I think we'll find that out in the first 10 minutes, how these teams approach the task.
This is the Dijon lineup today. I think that back four is really important for them. They've got to be strong and solid, but they've got a bit of protection, haven't they?
They have. They should have more than enough. I mean, they're all good defenders in their own rights, but in front of them, they've got players who are going to be working really hard. Whether they could be a threat on the front foot, we'll wait and see.
And here we have for you the AIK lineup. Well, we put it up, and what looks, Alan, very defensive, but there's flexibility, isn't there, in the side?
Yeah, and I think with his shape, so much depends on the wing-backs, how much they are allowed to get forward and what they can do when they do get forward.
Well, this should be a great game, and we're off and running. In powerfully there. Little piece of interplay between the two. Oh, he's through. No offside here for the goalkeeper. He's done very well in that one-on-one.
Well, it was a battle of wits almost, wasn't it? And the keeper didn't commit himself, stayed on his feet, asked the question of the attacker.
He's put in the corner. He's not really away from the threat here. Defending strongly there and making sure the cross didn't get into the danger area. Here is Larson. Really strong play in the tackle. Sheffield. Manga. Yassine Benzia. Colbert. Here's a chance to just stretch the opposition with a bit of width. Probing with the pass. And he's dealt with it. That dangerous moment. Patient play as they try to get the goal that will put them in front. Made a quick interception. Sheffield. Yassine Benzia. Good tackle. Goodness, they needed him then to clear that. Can't can't keep the ball at the moment. They're looking good when they attack. They'll be annoyed with the cross because it was the goalkeeper's ball all the way. Adu, Kolben, Sheffield, Yassine Benzia. Yassine Benzia. Here they are, still probing away. Good work, really, to read the intention of the pass. That's cut out. Yassine Benzia. The opposition looking to close him down. One or two options now in forward areas for them. He's got the option to get a decent try.
It was, but he had 2 or 3 players in the box screaming for the ball.
Manga.
The hosts had more than enough of the ball today, but I don't think the manager will be happy down there watching this performance. He would have been expecting more, the fans would, and I was. You have to feel that they will step it up sooner or later.
Koulibaly. Amalfitano. Yassine Benzia. And that tackle has got him the ball. Amalfitano. Yassine Benzia. Saw it coming, cut it out, good work. Taking on a couple of opponents now. And here, it's the goalkeeper's ball. So it's half-time and we're still waiting for that first goal. It seemed quite a long wait for that half-time whistle. We've not really been kept on the edge of our seats here, and I'm sure there's better to come in the second half.
Well, you'd hope so. They're trying to show the first-half highlights up on the big screen, but it's only lasted a couple of seconds. It was...
And here we go, the referee's blown his whistle, and we're off for the second half. And they've got a man out wide. That's neatly done. Good challenge by the defender, very good control though. He's put in a good cross, and the responsibility for his teammates to get there, they didn't. Too close to the keeper in the end. To Larson. Won it back with a strong challenge. Yassine Benzia. Maybe took his eye off the ball. They've been trying to do this, get the ball over the top. Flag's gone up, Alan.
Yeah, and I think it's a good call from the assistant. Happened so quickly, but we can see quite clearly here that he just went a little bit early.
Now, last. Carlson. He could take them on here. Certainly playing well enough to get their noses in front here. Going to try his luck. Easy for the goalkeeper when really there was every chance of him being totally beaten then. He's got the ball.
Yeah, he was exposed there, and he must have thought he was going to get beaten, but, well, the lad just made a real hash of it, didn't he?
He's going to make a change, and it's clearly a tactical one. There doesn't seem to be any injury involved. He's got it away, and that's gone out for a corner, clear cut, and an opportunity now maybe. Taken by Larson. That's an important clearance. Oh, they've lost the ball.
Yeah, look at that, virtually even Stevens. It's very difficult to separate these two sides, both for possession and chances created for quality. Really tight. Are we going to get a winner?
No threat now. Went in quickly there. That'll be a throw. Yassine Benzia. And out wide, they were in a good position until that defender acted very promptly and decisively. It's a good way to nick the ball back. Quick thinking. They're looking good when they attack. Now it goes into the wider areas where they've got a winger waiting. "20 minutes of the 90 still to play. Oh, we hit it well enough, but as we can see, nowhere near the goal.
Yeah, and his teammates aren't overly impressed with that.
Now they're looking to get forward from this position. Yassine Benzia. That's the way to win the ball back. So we're coming down now towards the last 15 minutes. Looking to attack it in the middle. Oh, well, he couldn't make the most of that chance. It's a goal kick. Sheffield. Amalfitano. Trying to spot a potential ball to open them up, but they're keeping the ball well. Well, the game can be influenced so often by substitutes. The home team are going to perhaps gamble on that working for them now. Patiently building up. Oh, great chance! Not really tested the goalkeeper, but sometimes it can look a bit too easy. He made sure he made the save competently.
Yeah, he did, and he doesn't make too many mistakes, this lad.
Sheffield. That's the way to win the ball back. Well, the coach has made a bold move. He's bringing on the extra striker.
It's a game he clearly feels he can win, and maybe he should win, so let's see if this makes the difference.
And in he goes with the tackle. Referee has blown, and he's given the free kick. Alan, we've both been around long enough to know the bad days with the fans. Happily, they are long gone. And this kind of support, well, it just warms your heart.
Yeah, and it's always a pleasure to come to this ground because you know that the fans will be up for it. They'll be right behind their team, making plenty of noise.
Well, there's going to be 3 minutes added on. Amalfitano. Here they go forward, maybe for the last time, looking for this winning goal. Well, it's still level, and there is the final whistle after 90 minutes. Well, this should be a great... Yeah, it's a great day for football in this lovely stadium. Martin Tyler and Alan Smith, we've climbed up into the commentary position here. The match has so much potential, and kickoff is just moments away. I think we're both really looking forward to this, Alan.
Yeah, thanks, Martin. Looking forward to this. We've got some really good players out there, and importantly, we've got some match winners, some goal scorers down on that pitch. And I don't think we'll be disappointed.
The line-up for the home side. Well, we think, Alan, it'll be a 4-5-1 formation, which can look a bit negative.
Yeah, but you look at the players in that five, that midfield five, and I think a couple at least will be trying to support the lone frontman.
And this is today's lineup for the visiting team. And again, we're going to see this shape up as a battle, individual battles really, because the formations are so similar.
Yeah, they are similar, and you do see this so often these days, two really popular attacking shapes, so interesting how it pans out.
Thank you, enjoy the game.
The waiting is over, The game is off and running, and so are the players. McGinn. He's got possession back for his team. He's won it back easily. Here's a chance to just stretch the opposition with a bit of width. Gets his cross in. He worked hard to get the cross in, but it didn't reach any of his teammates arriving in the middle. In goes the corner. Well, the keeper's got that. Loses possession. Intercepted here. Now Rodriguez. They've lost the ball. Ferguson. Logan. The build-up is patient. Rodriguez. Strong tackle. Logan. He's got some strength, hasn't he, to shield the ball like that. Tackled well. Logan. Won it back with an interception. Nice bit of interplay between these two. Saw the direction of the pass. They're trying to dispossess him. Taylor. Ferguson. Logan. Really went to win the ball, but the result is a throw. Logan. McGinn. That's the way to win the ball back. And that's dealt with the problem. Going forward well. He's given possession away here. Terrific tackle. Got to finish here. And the goalkeeper can take charge now.
It's almost as if these two sides are just sizing each other up. Sooner or later, they've got to take the shackles off and start trying to create more chances.
Logan. Referee has blown and he's given the free kick. More rebuke than anything else from the referee. He's just trying to talk the player into being a bit calmer, I think. He's been a bit rash, hasn't he?
He has, but I like to see that kind of reffing. He's just given him a chance, and he'll be hoping he heeds the warning.
goalkeeper can maybe think about starting the attack. The job with the penalty.
Did the necessary.
That's a pretty good penalty with the pressure on.
Yeah, it is, and he doesn't normally let you down from 12 yards, certainly didn't there.
Let's have another peek at that goal. So the first goal, it's 1-0. Taking on the defenders. In towards the near post. Well, that's the keeper's ball from the moment the cross left his foot. Niall McGinn. And the decision for the added time is 3 minutes.
3 minutes of added time.
Now Rodriguez. Bit predictable with the passing and the opposition able to deal with that. Well, that's half-time at 1-0. I think that's a good performance, isn't it, Alan, from him in the first half?
Yeah, it was a good first 45 minutes from the lad. Got the ball rolling with that goal, and he's been central to most of the good things his team has done.
The waiting is over. The game is off and running, and so are the players. And does the job with the penalty.
Did the necessary.
And here we go, the referee's blown his whistle, and we're off for the second half. That's another turnover here. And Kennedy. Keeping the ball, looking for an opening. Gonna try his luck! Actually made it easy for the keeper to keep it out. couple of teammates up in support. It's gone out for a goal kick. He works so hard on his heading, he needs to do a bit more work, I think.
Yeah, the keeper's waving that one bye-bye. Well, they're still very much in this game, and they'll end up kicking themselves if they do lose it, because normally they do create more chances than this.
Prepared to just pass the ball around in their own half, winning the game as the scoreline tells you. Substitution now for the home team. Ferguson. Opportunity to cross it now. Well, the cross not really producing, and the defender with time to clear. Want to keep possession, that's the way they play, but they're not doing it. Ferguson. Here's Hedges. Well, that will be a throw. And now we're going to have an alteration. To Hedges. Trying to stretch the opposition, using the wider areas here. Maybe just kicked it a little bit there, and pass goes straight to the opposition. Well, they're better than that. That's rather sloppy. To Hedges. Niall McGinn. Trying to get the ball.
John Scott, please make your way to the ticket office. You have your wife's ticket. Thank you.
Strong, fair challenge. Ball's out for a throw, though. That's not what he wanted to do. A poor pass. Very good attack. Broken up in the end by good defensive play. Made sure the pass wasn't completed. McGinn. It's good work here in terms of possession. Can they find the final pass? Saw the pass coming and got there first. Tries the shot here. And the keeper can catch that one. No problem at all. The countdown is on. We're into 9 minutes now. Not a very active way of playing this for the defending team, because they're not going out and closing the opposition. Very straightforward piece of goalkeeping as he catches the cross. Well, this is fascinating, and the crowd are loving the drama that we're watching here. Just a one goal in it in favour of the home team.
Yeah, careful that they don't start celebrating too quickly and that the players feel they've won the game before they actually have.
Oh, it's lovely passing this. They're knocking the ball around with such confidence.
Yeah, it's the understanding between those players down there. They seem to be reading what each is going to do before they've done it.
Well, they've got to go for it in these circumstances, haven't they? They're trailing, so an extra potential goal scorer brought on.
But I think he had to do it, didn't he? He's not going to go down with a whimper. This manager wants to go down with a fight, and this is the right way to go about it.
The fourth official has indicated there will be a minimum
minutes of added time. That's what it says on the board. Here's Hedges. And in he goes with the tackle. There it is, the final whistle. Well, the value here has not been in the result, but it has been in the workout for the players, Alan.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, a friendly's a friendly, and it doesn't matter so much if you lose it, as long as you get something else out of it. I think they have.
The waiting is over, the game is off and running, and so are the players. And does the job with the penalty.
Did the necessary.
I've been searching, nothing's working. I've been tripping, no one's perfect. Chasing vision, just the surface. Shirts on backwards, not on purpose. Yeah, I've been learning something bigger. Expectations, feet were failing. I found blessings flowing from the side of heaven. Staring into my reflection, reading everything my perfection somewhere else. When you're there, any progress, flinging truth inside the promises as well. I hold my life out in front of me, dreams of who I was.
Hello and welcome. We have to be honest, it's not a very pleasant night for football. The rain has been coming down heavily in advance of this game. This is Derek Ray in the commentary position, joined by the former Arsenal and England defender Lee Dixon. And we should have a tremendous game of football. It's Dijon facing Aberdeen.
Well, thank you, Derek. Glorious atmosphere here. Really looking forward to it. The fans are too. The players look like they're up for it. This could be end-to-end. We could get goals today, Derek.
And a look at the starting 11 for Dijon. Would you call it 4-5-1, Lee?
Yeah, I really like this formation, Derek. 4-2-3-1, really. The two central midfield players supplying support to a three ahead of them, and then a lone striker with a number 10 just behind him.
Let's have a look at the initial 11 for the visitors. And this is a formation most people in the game are very familiar with nowadays.
Yeah, most coaches are adopting this formation. What it does give you is two holding players in front of the back four to protect them, but it also gives you three supporting players to that central striker.
And this head-to-head confrontation is underway. Roma Amalfitano. Koulibaly. Amalfitano has it. Well, great read there to intercept. Considine. Ferguson. Kennedy. McGinn with it. Possession changes hands, the interception there. And options in the centre. Making excellent progress with the ball at his feet. And a no-nonsense clearance. Benzia has it. Extremely sloppy in possession. Funzo Ojo. Niall McGinn. Ferguson. Cosgrove. It's got to be! Well, the shot from that position left a bit to be desired.
You've just got to hit the target. Let the power down a little bit and go for accuracy.
Good pressure. Can they make something of this? Will he finish? Goalkeeping right out of the top drawer.
I cannot believe he's kept that out the net. Absolutely amazing.
Over it comes. Koulibaly. Benzia has it. On the ball, caddies. Passing it around with aplomb. Crossing opportunity. Happy to take on the shot. And the goalkeeper has outdone himself with that save. And over comes the corner. Well, a sloppy clearance. What can the opposition do with this? Benzia has it. Real danger. Well, body in the way. Given away. In search of space, surely! Absolutely magnificent goalkeeping.
Oh, he's almost turning away. He thinks he's scored. The goalkeeper doesn't.
And now the delivery. Crossing possibilities. Well, that's a splendid piece of challenging. Logan on the ball. Ferguson. Cosgrove. Looking for that final pass. Looking for the goal that would put them ahead. Hamza Mendil. Koulibaly. On the ball, Lautoa. Fouad Shafiq. Lautoa. Mama Balde. Shafiq with it. And a throw-in forthcoming. They couldn't maintain possession. Amalfitano has it. Firing it towards goal. Oh dear, I think he's left his shooting boots behind in the dressing room.
Well, it was well worth the effort. Poor technique, really. Should do better than that.
Koulibaly. Hamza Mendil.
The hosts have really controlled possession, but that doesn't lead to goals necessarily. They haven't created enough. Too slow up front, midfield, very average. The coach, he's not happy at all. He wants more from this team.
Well, sitting deep like this might be a dangerous game. Moving the ball nicely, looking for that final pass. And close to the goalkeeper in the end, wasn't it?
Yeah, poor technique really, and the goalkeeper's not troubled.
Well, you've got to keep the ball a bit better than that. Balde. Superbly read and executed. Amalfitano has it. And they continue to advance, and a lot of options here. And 3 minutes will be added on for stoppages. Ojo. McGinn with it. Cosgrove. Couldn't keep it. So the whistle then. We're at the halfway stage in this match. And this head-to-head underway then in the second half. And the two teams matching each other just about stride for stride. McGinn. Kennedy. Funzo Ojo. Great vision to switch the play. Well, just couldn't keep the ball. Benzia has it. On the ball, Cadiz. Couldn't keep the ball. Considine. Ojo. Cosgrove. Well, they're on the scent of something positive. Well, he went strongly into the challenge, and the result is a throw-in. Oh, goodness, he was right on top of the situation to get the ball back for his team. Mangat with it. Benzia has it. Cadiz. Well, his opponent bamboozled. But he knew he had to get to the ball, and he did. Amalfitano has it. Now, can he deliver accurately? As an attacking player, you rather hope you'll get the decision in your favour, but offside here.
Yeah, the defence got that spot on, and so did the linesman.
Given away. And the emphasis is on creativity. Real chance. The first goal of the match, and the lead certainly doesn't flatter them.
It's taken a while, but the pressure has taken its toll. Well, when we see this again, it is a wonderful effort, a solo effort. Got to question the defenders. They just back off him, and he takes full advantage.
Well, let's have another view of that goal. One 0 then. Considine. Kennedy. McGinn. Well, they keep working away, looking for passing lanes. Couldn't keep it. On the ball, Lautoa. Tremendous intuition to win it back. Balde. On the ball, Cadiz. Giving the ball away. In full control of the ball here. And teammates to play it to. Well, the cross needed to be better than that one. Roma Amalfitano. And attempting the through ball. Well, he was just a fraction offside then.
That's all he needs to be, a fraction, and it was so close.
Well, they've been getting the substitute ready, and now they will make the personnel change. Funzo Ojo. An important interception. Well, they must exercise caution standing off as they are. Cadiz. Getting forward. He's in with a chance. It's in. They're looking really relaxed and confident and not giving the opposition much of a look in.
Well, look at this, Derek. Sometimes the opposition are all set up perfectly for you to dribble through them. It's almost like he's playing FIFA. He goes through and puts the ball in the back of the net. It's brilliant.
Well, they have elected to go to the bench at this stage of the game. Well, a second goal for them here. Funzo Ojo. McGinn. Cosgrove. Ojo. Taylor. Ferguson. Kennedy. Others to play it to. Now this could really lift spirits. Just had to keep his concentration to the maximum, and he did. Corner kick played in. Fine goalkeeping to push that away. Marie. Ekuele Manga. Shafiq with it. And 5 minutes to go. Well, they're not standing off their opponents in the slightest. Craig Bryson. Cosgrove. Now they've lost it. Didier Ndong. Benzia has it. And offside it is. And very deftly cut out. We've been waiting to find out. Now we know a minimum of 3 added minutes here. McKenna. Funzo Ojo. And there it is, the final whistle. Well, this man has given us plenty of reasons to dwell on his performance this evening, Lee.
Well, that was a really, really good performance from the lad, and a goal to boot. Really delighted with that goal, I'm sure he is.
In search of space, surely. Absolutely magnificent goalkeeping.
Oh, he's almost turning away. He thinks he scored. The goalkeeper doesn't.
Firing it towards goal. Oh dear, I think he's left his shooting boots behind in the dressing room.
Well, it was well worth the effort. Poor technique, really. Should do better.
And the emphasis is on creativity. First goal of the match, and the lead certainly doesn't flatter them.
It's taken a while, but the pressure has taken its toll.
Cadiz getting forward. It's in. They're looking really relaxed and confident, and not giving the opposition much of a look in.
What a lovely day for football. Welcome to you all. Martin Tyler here along with Alan Smith. The match has so much potential and kickoff is just moments away. I think we're both really looking forward to this, Alan.
Yeah, thanks, Martin. Looking forward to this. We've got some really good players out there, and importantly, we've got some match winners, some goal scorers down on that pitch. And I don't think we'll be disappointed.
And here we have for you the AIK lineup. Well, it looks like all hands to the defensive pump. At least they've got two forwards.
Yes, and hopefully they will get some service, but it is capable, this shape, of being pretty negative.
Let's have a look at how the opposing team will line up today. Well, we think, Alan, it'll be a 4-5-1 formation, which can look a bit negative.
Yeah, but you look at the players in that five, that midfield five, and I think a couple at least will be trying to support the lone front man.
Well, we're underway here. Can really get at the opposition here. Another turnover in play here with that interception. Referee's officiating properly here within the laws of the game. Quite entitled to give that as a free kick. Although early, sometimes the players expect to get away with it, I think. Adu. That's good passing, probing. Tackling, it's a real skill. Rodriguez. Can't get past him. Strong tackle. Kolbe. Adu. He's given possession away here. Slipping it through. In the clear in front of goal. Well, that needed a more subtle touch. He's gone for power and he's nowhere near.
Well, I don't think he kept his head down, actually. Probably thought he'd scored before he'd even hit it.
Now, last. Adu. Chance to work it from the flanks. Oh, time to get the cross now. Well, the cross has gone behind. It's a poor effort. Well, here is that earlier incident, Alan. So close.
Well, it's a chance burn, that. Maybe not the best decision he's ever taken.
Adu. Kolbe. A chance to play it into the centre now. Adu. Now Larson. Certainly playing well enough to get their noses in front here. Wants to have a go. It's an excellent way to open the scoring here.
Well, that's livened the crowd up, no doubt about that.
It's his game, isn't it? A one-touch finish, and a great example of it.
Yeah, and takes a lot of skill, bit of timing to keep that shot on target, and he did it beautifully.
And that has opened the scoring. 1-0 here. Played down the wing, keeping the wide attack going. The build-up is patient. So we'll restart with a throw-in. Rodriguez, and that's given away possession. Kolbe. Well, now they can attack, and he's got support with it. Oh, he's cut that out well read. Out to a wide man who's got room. Does he want to cross it now? He could. Good cross into the near post. Goalkeeper can only parry it out. That's a good way to nick the ball back. Quick thinking. Tackle is strong. Now, last. Comes in strongly. Carlson. Really trying to use the full width of the pitch here to make some progress. And that's broken up by the defender before the cross could come in. Now he could play it into the danger area. Manager calling for the press, but he's still got the ball. Fourth official has indicated 3 more minutes. Opportunity in a wider area. In a great position. Fantastic save! Well, he has missed it, and what an invitation to spurn, Alan.
Well, it was manna from heaven for any striker, but I think he's taken his eye off the ball there.
It's a very good interception. Well, the referee has signalled for half-time, and it's 1-0 here. Well, the player that we're featuring here has done well. He's certainly been an influence on this first half.
Yeah, it was a good first 45 minutes from the lad. Got the ball rolling with that goal, and he's been central to most of the good things his team has done.
Well, we're underway here. In the clear in front of goal. Well, that needed a more subtle touch. He's gone for power and he's nowhere near.
Well, I don't think he kept his head down, actually.
Wants to have a go. It's an excellent way to open the scoring here.
Well, that's livened the crowd up, no doubt about that.
Fantastic save. Well, he has missed it, and what an invitation. Referee just checking everything is in order, and he blows for the second half to start. It's Rodriguez. And the pass not completed, really. Carlson. It's good play, this. The opposition can't get at them when they're keeping the ball. Adu threads it through. Well, it's come to nothing in the end. Just lost their way in the final moments of that attack. They're looking good when they attack. Proper defending there. He's got good support in the middle if he gets his cross in. That's great defending there, stopping that attack. We've had an hour gone here, and there's still 30 minutes left. Colbert trying to find an opportunity. Well, that's a good, clean tackle to stop the attack. And that will be a throw. And the manager, Alan, is making this change here. Substitution will take place.
He's played really well. He's a thorn in the side of those opposing defenders and took his goal really well.
Silva. Just a bit lax in possession. Read the intentions. Real chance! It's gone to the goalkeeper in very soft fashion. And the attacker cannot believe that he's messed this one up. Simple for the keeper.
Yeah, he can't believe his luck, can he, the keeper? Little wry smile. He knows that that should have been a goal.
Adu. Silva probing away, working away at the opposition with these passes. Came in with a challenge. Cleared the ball. Cleared well. Well, not that well, because they're going to have to do some more defending now. So we're coming down now towards the last 15 minutes. Strong, fair challenge, balls out for a throw, though. Rodriguez. Looking to win it back. And there was danger, but he's cleared it. It's a real opportunity to get it into the middle. Gonna let fly here. Could have done better. Simple for the goalkeeper. They've worked so hard, the team, to be in front here, and that's been recognised by the supporters.
Yeah, I think they recognise that it has been a really good performance, but still a bit of work to do.
Well, no one's picking him up in the wide area. This could be dangerous. Patient play from them. He's had a banger goal, and I must say, credit for that, but nowhere near.
Yeah, poor effort, really, for a player of his ability.
It's the expected move, the extra striker for the team that's struggling.
Well, that's going to ask some different questions of that defence. Can they cope?
Rodriguez. Great interception. Adu. On the attack here. Now Larson. Sebastian Larson. They've become past masters, really, this group. And it's a joy to watch.
It is wonderful.
And the referee blows for one last time. Well, as they say, a win is a win, Alan, even in a friendly like today.
Winning is a wonderful habit, whether it's a friendly, cup, league, whatever. And they've done that here.
Well, he's had a very good game, hasn't he?
Definitely the team's talisman out there today, in amongst all that was good. Got his team ahead with that goal too.
In the clear in front of goal. Well, that needed a more subtle touch. He's gone for power and he's nowhere near.
Well, I don't think he kept his head down, actually.
Wants to have a go. It's an excellent way to open the scoring here.
Well, that's livened the crowd up, no doubt about that.
Fantastic save. Well, he has missed it, and what an invitation. He's had a banger goal, and I must say, credit for that.
This is not for sure, it's not for now, it's gone tomorrow. This is all I know, you're my people, you're my home. We've been in holes with the curtains closed. That's gone dinner tables, drinking soap. To wash up the ugly, to wash up the funk.
Well, nights like these are just what you hope for as a spectator. A warm welcome. Derek Ray here on the commentary position, joined as always by Lee Dixon, and every reason to believe this is going to be enthralling. Lee, this should be magnificent.
Yeah, thank you, Derek. I'm really looking forward to this. Both teams certainly capable of producing some entertaining football. Hopefully we'll get that.
And a look at the starting 11 for Dijon. Would you call it 4-5-1, Lee?
Yeah, I really like this formation, Derek. 4-2-3-1, really. The two central midfield players supplying support to a three ahead of them, and then a lone striker with a number 10 just behind him.
This is the lineup for the visitors today. Pretty well balanced, this formation, Lee.
Yeah, it can be a 4-2-3-1 in the offensive mode, but it can also go back to a 4-5-1 when you're defending. The lone striker will be supported by the three just behind him, especially the number 10 who will be given a free role.
And now they get the ball rolling. Koulibaly. Hamza Mendil. Amalfitano has it. On the ball, Lautoa. An unforced error, you've got to say. Excellent challenge. And they'll have to throw it back in play. On the ball, Lautoa. Mama Balde. Extremely sloppy in possession. And very deftly cut out. Running with the ball confidently. And crossed in there. Well, he got the touch on the ball, and so a corner it'll be. He's driven in the corner. And he has just veered into an offside position this time. On the ball, Lautoa. Roma Amalfitano. Hamza Mendil. Amalfitano has it. On the ball, Cadiz. Wonderful chance. A very high degree of difficulty for any goalkeeper.
Sheer quality. Quality of the shot and certainly quality of the save.
And firing it into the area. Classy goalkeeping.
Well, it was a good save from the goalkeeper, but you'd expect him to make that save, wouldn't you?
Won it back. That's the kind of shielding play you expect from him. Mama Balde. Options around him. Lautoa. Shot attempted. And a pretty straightforward stop for the goalkeeper there.
Yeah, weak shot, straight at him, no problem for the goalie.
Koulibaly. Hamza Mendil. Ekuele Manga. Oh, stylish ball. What can they do now? Real danger. Well, that's gone out, and it is going to be a goal kick. On the ball, Lautoa.
Well, the host dominating possession. It really has been impressive. They have set the tempo. They've used their possession to create chances. They just need the icing on the cake now.
Rodriguez. He's got space. Excellent defending. Hamza Mendil. Roma Amalfitano. On the ball, Lautoa. Benzia has it. That's a lovely ball. Well, they're moving the ball neatly enough. Just looking for that decisive pass. Lautoa. Koulibaly. Benzia has it. Cadiz. Well, they've lost possession of the ball. Rodriguez. Amalfitano has it. It has gone over the touchline for what will be a throw-in. Straight down the throat of the opposition. Benzia has it. On the ball, Lautoa. Room to manoeuvre on the wing. Fruitful looking attack. Can't miss, surely! Well, an opportunity here for them to get their noses in front from the corner. Over it comes. Roma Amalfitano. An attack full of promise. Manga with it. Benzia has it. Well, great read there to intercept. Bodies forward and the break looks on. That's a fairly easy save for... That is that for the first half here. Well, he hasn't quite had the impact and attack that we were expecting, Lee.
Yeah, well, Ian Wright always said to me, when you're struggling to score goals, stay in front of them for longer, increase your time in the danger area. That's what he's got to do more of.
And now they get the ball rolling. Wonderful chance. A very high degree of difficulty for any goalkeeper.
Sheer quality. Quality of the shot and certainly...
Fruitful looking attack. Can't miss, surely. Well, an opportunity here for them to get their noses in front from the corner. The two teams have switched around and are ready now for the second half. Well, that is a defender's job to come to the rescue. A good-looking move. Cadiz. Untidy in possession. Useful looking position, you've got to say. Goalkeeper's ball every day of the week. Benzia has it. On the ball, Lautoa. Fouad Shafiq. And given away. It looks promising. Defensive efficiency personified. So a throw in here. it was a very good-looking move, but alas, no end product. Benzia has it. Mama Balde. Manoeuvring his way forward. And he stopped them in their tracks. It's opening up for them. And he takes it on. Well, first-rate goalkeeping.
Oh, he can't believe the goalkeeper saved that. That's brilliant. Well, Derek, creating isn't a problem. We can see that from the stats. But you have to be clinical. You have to put the ball in the back of the net. It seems like it's just going to be a matter of time before they do that and take the lead.
He has time to play it over. And it crossed the touchline, so a throw in here. They will now make use of their substitutes bench. Amalfitano has it. Will he finish? He'll be cross with himself based on the position he had taken up.
Well, yeah, it was poor technique, wasn't it? Thrashed at it a little bit, went for power.
Rodriguez. He's lost it. They've regained possession. And a throw-in forthcoming. Hamza Mendil. Papa. Rodriguez. Moving the ball effectively. And very deftly cut out. Breaking at pace.
Well, the home fans are a little bit frustrated today. The team hasn't been at their best, but surely the quality will count in the end.
Dangerous looking through ball. Fruitful looking attack. Cross blocked. Rodriguez. Rodriguez. Possession lost, intercepted. Hamza Mendil. Amalfitano has it. Inside the last 5 minutes, and 0-0 is still the situation. Well, let's see what they have in store for them on the break. Well, that break looked so promising, but nothing coming from it. Amalfitano has it. Koulibaly. Roma Amalfitano. It's all about translating threats into goals. Giving the ball to the opposition that time. And a goal at this stage might well turn out to be decisive. And a no-nonsense clearance. Roma Amalfitano. It's there for him. And that's sound goalkeeping to hang on to the shot like that. Roma Amalfitano. And there's the referee's whistle. These two sides cannot be separated. And now they get the ball rolling. Wonderful chance. A very high degree of difficulty for any goalkeeper.
Sheer quality. Quality of the shot, and certainly...
Fruitful looking attack. Can't miss, surely. Well, an opportunity here for them to get their noses in front from the corner. Amalfitano has it. Will he finish? He'll be cross with himself based on the position he had taken up.
Well, yeah, it was poor technique, wasn't it? Thrashed at it a little bit, went for power.
What a perfect day for football we've got here. Alan Smith has joined me, Martin Tyler, in the commentary position. The match has so much potential, and kickoff is just moments away. It's AIK against Aberdeen.
I love visiting this ground. Rarely been disappointed with the entertainment on offer. Don't think I will be today either.
And here we have for you the AIK lineup. Well, it looks like all hands to the defensive pump. At least they've got two forwards.
Yes, and hopefully they will get some service, but it is capable, this shape, of being pretty negative.
And the opposing team will start the game like this. Well, we think, Alan, it'll be a 4-5-1 formation, which can look a bit negative.
Yeah, but you look at the players in that five, that midfield five, and I think a couple at least will be trying to support the lone frontman.
And here we are, the start of the match. Adu. And the ball glued to his boots, it seems. Excellent work. The pass threaded through. McGinn. Ferguson. That's the way to win the ball back. Colbert. Adu. That's a turnover of possession here. And Kennedy. Going forward with real purpose now. Niall McGinn. Well, he's better than that. It's a poor pass. That was a vital interception because the attack was looming large. That's a turnover in play. Sebastian Larsson, Carlson. That's a bad ball. Ferguson. He could take them on here. He's gone on one possession back with that tackle. Blocked off the pass there. An opportunity here. There's some space to work the ball into. Got away from his man. Maybe the cross. The defender really putting his body on the line to stop the cross. Want to keep possession, that's the way they play, but they're not doing it. Looks to shoot! Adu Kolben. Loses possession. Ferguson. Anticipated the direction of the pass and was able to intervene. Difficult for the defender against the player who wants to take him on like this. Kolben. Adu. Keeping the ball is one thing, but they've got to try and open up the opposition. McGinn. Well, maybe the counter-attack is on here. Niall McGinn. Well, plenty of speed, but not much organisation. And the ball lost at a crucial time. Throw in now. Kennedy. McGinn. Niall McGinn. It's good work here in terms of possession. Can they find the final pass? Chance for the cross. Saw the pass and dealt with it. Sebastian Larsson, Kolben. It's a heavy touch. Logan. McGinn. Good football between these two. Nice passing. Ferguson. Saw the direction of the pass. Kolben. Saw that coming and intercepted. And there is the half-time whistle. 0-0 at the break. Well, it hasn't been the best, Alan, but you never know. That's the thing about live football. A moment of magic could come in the second half. Let's hope so.
Well, let's hope so, yeah. Mediocre really wouldn't do it justice. It's been pretty flat, pretty dull. And the fans have hardly got off the seats.
And here we are, the start of the match. And here we go, the referee's blown his whistle, and we're off for the second half. Did well, stuck out a foot and cut off the pass. They're looking good when they attack. Kolben. He's confident. Going to try his luck. Saw the whites of the goalposts and quite prepared to have a go, but not that kind of go.
No, whether it got a little bobble or not before he struck it, I don't know, but miles away.
Well, whether they're being forced back or whether they're just doing this as a tactic, it's hard to understand at the moment, because they're just saying, well, you throw your punches at us and we'll ride them. Still passing, but not really making inroads. Goalkeeper able to make a save here.
Well, look at that. Very little for the supporters to be cheering on either side. So little goal action. Both keepers, they could have been reading a newspaper so far.
Trying to find an opportunity. Looking to use the full width of the pitch in this attack. Now, last. Ferguson. McGinn. Now, can they make this count? Keeping the ball well in a dangerous area now. Looking a problem until the clearance was made. He has got the opportunity to change the tactics as well as the players with some movement from the bench. Logan. Niall McGinn. Kennedy, the return pass. And Kennedy, chance to cross it. Headed back into the middle. The defenders managed to get in the way there. That's proper clearance, well away from the danger zone. Kolben taking on a couple of opponents now. A real opening for him. That's a good stop from the goalkeeper. Just a quick check on the clock, and there are 20 minutes to go. Kennedy. McGinn. Well, now they've got the ball, what are they going to do with it? Now they can swing into attack, and he's got some help. Not a great cross, really, for the goalkeeper. An easy piece of work. Logan. Niall McGinn. McGinn. That's a bad ball.
Well, they came in as favourites, this team, and the supporters expected them to be well ahead at this point.
Taylor. Encouraging play from... Surely he must score! That's a good save, he got a touch to that. Here comes the corner. Very good positioning by the defender. It's 82 minutes played now. Can really get at the opposition here. Can put them in front here. He's reached it and turned it aside. Put the corner in the middle. Only partially cleared, so there's still some problems for them. The attacking team have got a problem here because the opposition are just sitting in and saying, well, you can break us down if you can. They think perhaps they can't break them down. He's aiming for the front post. And rushing across to take the corner. Not much time left. Looking for a winner. Referee's had a good look and decided what he's seen from this period of play to add on 3 minutes. That's great defending with the block. Well, no difference between the two sides after 90 minutes here. Here we are, the start of the match. Colben. Gonna try his luck. Saw the whites of the goalposts and quite prepared to have a go, but not that kind of go.
No, whether it got a little bobble or not.
Surely he must score. Oh, that's a good save, he got a touch to that. Reached it and turned it aside.